Hi everyone, welcome to Mum Can't Cook. What you're about to hear is a recording of a live show that we did this past week at the Loading Bar in Stoke Newington. So this is a long-winded way of saying it might sound worse than usual, but it's still listenable.
It sounds pretty good, I think.
Sounds good. Yeah. I mean, not, our isolated studio voices, but if you're wondering what all of that kind of laughing sound is, it's a live audience.
Thank you so much to Loading Bar for hosting that live show. I had a truly tremendous time, and thank you so much to everyone who came down to see it. It was brilliant. It was lovely to see all of your shining faces, and truly astonishing to find that we could launch a podcast and only this many episodes in, to have hit home and resonated with so many of you. It's really lovely. So, yes.
Another warning, being the enormous show-offs we are, we managed to go about twice as long as we usually do because people were laughing at our jokes. So,
what were we supposed to do?
A slightly longer episode than usual, but hopefully that's a good thing.
Hopefully that's a plus. If you don't want to listen to the whole thing, but you do want to know what your homework is for the next episode, we had it be decided by the crowd, as you will hear at the end of the show. But if you just want to know that right now, the next decom that we're going to be doing on the podcast is Now You See It. It's about
an aspiring TV producer is searching the country for the world's greatest kid magician. But wait, there's a catch. It turns out his magic is real.
So there you go. World's greatest kid magician. His magic is real. That's the pitch. It's Now You See It. Yeah. Find it on Disney+.
Also, for next time, I'm putting it out there. I want everyone... Every single person.
Everyone.
Not everyone, but if you feel like it, I would like everyone to have a go at the line from Halloween Town, "Go Marnie, it's just an evil spell that freezes us." Yeah. If you want to just record it in the voice notes app on your phone, however you want to do it, I'm interested to see if we can get a better line reading than we got from Debbie Reynolds.
That's right.
Please do send your line readings of "Go Marnie, it's just an evil spell that freezes us" to momcan'tcookpod@gmail.com.
And for the avoidance of doubt, yes, we know that in Halloween Town, the actual line is slightly different. It's like, Marnie, go. But forget that. It's done. It's in the past. Your line is the one that we've settled on.
Which is, "Go Marnie, it's just an evil spell that freezes us."
There you go.
So please do send them in, and we'll pick our favourite ones and play them on the podcast.
All right. I think that's enough from us, Andy. Should we pass over to us in the past slightly?
Yeah, pass over to past us and see how they get on. I'm a fish boy who skates for Team X Blades with a leprechaun who plays basketball. Come to my smart house, meet my alien sister. Don't come hungry because I'll bet my mom can't cook.
Oh my word, and a drink and everything. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to this live episode of Mom Can't Cook, a decom podcast. I am one of your hosts, Andy.
Hello, I'm the other host, Luke.
Yes, this week we're talking about a vampire film. I myself was bitten by a much more popular podcaster. let's say Mark Kermode.
Oh, Kermode!
Yeah.
How did Kermode? How did he get you?
He got interrupted halfway through feeding, and I'm a sort of degraded rubbish movie podcaster now.
Oh,
because he only got half done.
Simon Mayo just got me outside the bins. But, he just hit me hard with a pipe. I don't think there was a supernatural element. He said he'd taken a look at the podcast rankings and he didn't like what he was seeing.
Didn't like the way things were going.
Right, we'll have to cut all this from the real podcast.
Yeah.
In case...
I think you should threaten to kill Simon Mayo.
We need to get it on tape right now that I believe Simon Mayo has killed and will kill again.
Oh.
Okay.
Can you tell we've only done 8 episodes?
That's
all right.
Not enough for a live episode. It's fine. Thank you so much for coming. Housekeeping. We're going to run for approximately an hour, and then there will be an interval of about 15 minutes, during which time we strongly encourage you to go get some drinks.
Enjoy those drinks.
Because, a huge thanks to Loading Bar for putting us up, and for this pint that I've just discovered behind my laptop. That's great. That doesn't happen most times I look behind my laptop.
Yeah. You don't have to drink blood. There's other stuff.
They actually don't sell... Oh no, the bar just gave me a thumbs up. They do sell blood.
You got blood.
All right. Blood's an option. Okay.
This week, we're talking about a Disney Channel original movie called Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire.
Yes.
And we're going to show you the Disney Channel's promo clip that they ran to promote this film when it came out in 1999. So here is, hopefully, the clip.
The Hanson kids are dying to get their mom out on a date.
She'll go out, then we'll go out. Why don't I feel better about this?
But when they find out,
Dimitri's a vampire. Good point.
they'll be dying to get her out of it.
I'm not gonna let Dimitri turn mom into an onion. What?
Disney Channel presents I Have the Power.
Yeah, right.
Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire, a Disney Channel original movie starring Caroline Redd. Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. Tomorrow at 8/7 Central on Disney Channel.
Okay, so that was like their best foot forward.
Yeah.
They had all the footage and all the audio of the movie available.
Those are the best things that happen in
The
it.
editor just said, I don't know, man. Maybe. No, it doesn't look good.
Yeah. It's good. It's,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
kind
fine.
of spoilery. You see all his fangs and that in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's called Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. Because that's kind of...
Yeah, spoiler alert, the vampire is real. It's quite a straightforward story. A tale as old as time. Mm-hmm. Top line narrative, 3 siblings, Adam, Chelsea, Taylor. Adam and Chelsea want to get Mum out the house for one night so they can both go off and do things they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
Going to concerts.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
They're the Hanson family, so one of them is called Taylor Hanson. Which,
Yeah. Which, I mean, this movie was made in peak
Taylor
Hanson.
Hanson existed, I think, at the time.
But I guess didn't have good enough lawyers or something.
Well, when you're a kid, you only get kid lawyers. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Doogie Howse is a doctor.
He's a doctor, man, for God's sake.
Is there like a Little Perry Mason?
Yeah, Little Perry Mason.
Yeah, it's called Little Perry
That's
Mason.
probably a Disney Channel original movie.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the top line story. We should dive into the nitty gritty.
So the film opens. It's quite similar to Under Wraps in a way because it opens
Yes.
with a film within a film, whereas in Under Wraps it was a kind of horrifying, gory body horror thing where a guy gets a fork in his eye.
Yeah.
This is a vampire movie. So there's a count called Count Krelski.
Yeah.
And he's got a woman in his thrall. And then her lover turns up and he says, "My true love will defeat you, Count Krelski." And he's like, "Ha ha, true love. How quaint." But it does actually work. So maybe that will come in useful later. The fact that true love can defeat a vampire's curse.
Did you think for even 1 second that this movie within a movie was the movie? Or were you...
I mean, it's called Mum's Got a Date with a Vampire, and it starts with a vampire, so maybe that's the vampire. You know, if
guess.
I was an 11-year-old in 1999 who'd been on the internet once...
I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit, but fine. Okay. But anyway, it is a film within a film, and it's being watched by Adam Hansen, who is has made horror movies, and specific, I suppose not so much horror movies, but monsters. His whole personality.
Yes, but he's particularly into vampires. And he's obviously watched this film a lot because he's sort of mouthing
weirdo.
the words as they're being said on the screen.
Which, nowadays, not fine. There are many movies that I can mouth the words along to, and everyone
most
agree-
of them are decoms.
Yeah. Okay, it's sounding less and less reasonable. But bearing in mind, like, how often does Adam get to watch what's it called? The Return of Count Krelski?
It's the something of Count Krelski.
The
Castle of Count Krelski.
The Castle.
Something like that.
The Castle or Return of Count Krelski.
The something of Count Krelski.
Count Krelski's big movie. Like, how often does he get to see that? Probably not very often. So it's weird that he mouths along to it. In conclusion, Adam's weird. But
Yeah. Well, what this does is it sets up the personalities of the kids. So Adam is watching a horror film and mouthing the words and sort of like looking at it a bit too hard, and he's weird about it.
Yeah.
Chelsea, the sister, she's on the phone to a boy, and she's doing it right there when Adam's watching TV. And the youngest child, Taylor, is cowering behind the sofa,
Yeah.
very distressed by the sort of the PG vampire movie that's happening.
So, that sets up the kids, and the next thing that happens is that the mom comes in.
Yeah.
And we meet the mom. Let's just start saying mum from this point, shall we?
Lynette.
Lynette, she's called. She is wearing a jacket that is doing a lot of storytelling.
It's, environmental jacket storytelling.
Yeah, the jacket is telling the story of a mom who is busy She works.
She's got a job.
Yeah, she got a job.
If you can imagine.
And that's probably why her kids are home alone, flirting on the phone and scarring themselves with horrifying films. She gets home
activities in her house.
Yeah, she gets home too late to stop this, probably. Been at work all day.
Been at work neglecting the kids.
But so there you go. 90s. Bad.
It's a moral fable. If you are a woman and you work, you will have to date a vampire.
You will come home and your children are showing each other video nasties.
Video nasties.
Video... That is a genre term, the thrall of Kermode.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's for, Cannibal Holocaust, not this PG vampire movie.
Well, I think we all know that's... I mean, we don't... This is only the opening scene of Count Krelsky. I assume it gets real nasty after that.
Yeah, well, okay, fair enough. But so the next scene is Adam... He gets on the dial-up internet to look up vampire hunter websites. His mum knocks on the door, and he closes turns off the computer. He's like, "Don't look, mum, don't look."
I think mum would be relieved to find that it's vampire websites.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Yeah,
but then we get some backstory about the mum because she's there. Why is she there? Do you remember?
She's there. Wait, you mean why is the mum in the house?
Why is she in the house?
Oh right, yes, okay, yeah.
Why is she at Adam's room when he's trying to look up vampire hunter websites?
Because she's there to break what she thinks is going to be the difficult news. It's been a little while since the divorce, and Dad
she's working all the time.
Probably. Dad couldn't stand it.
Yeah,
he said, "I'm supposed to be working all the time."
Yeah.
So Dad is getting remarried, and
the mum just found out.
The mum just found out about it. Dad, obviously being a real off-screen POS, has already sprung the wedding on the kids without warning the mum, who will have to pick up all of the emotional pieces of this.
Taylor's a ring bearer in the wedding. Yeah,
and mum's the last to find out. Yeah. So no, but this tells us that the dad, who we never see, sucks real bad. Yeah. Lynette is certainly better off without. Can we talk about the internet that Adam's on? Because it's the same internet that we have now. I know.
Yeah, it's the internet is the internet.
No, but it's
special. He's on the Vampire Hunter deep web or something.
Well, it's more that this is actually the first decom that we have done on the podcast where one of the protagonists is very, very much online. There was a little bit of it in Smart House because, he
had to enter the Smart House competition on the internet.
He had to go to smarthousecompetition.org or whatever.
Click on the I want a Smart House button.
This is when in lockdown, when we were watching all the decoms, our kind of shorthand for what Adam's doing here was the kid internet. And that's kind of what he's on. And I think it's really sweet, in a way, because you get a sense of how the Disney Channel presents surfing the web in the 90s. Basically, the idea of online safety doesn't exist yet.
Yeah.
So, obviously, on the Disney Channel, we can show Adam alone in his room, just cruising random websites. He's got free access to the entire 90s internet.
Yeah, he just types in, "I want to physically meet a vampire hunter in and
yes, please. It's wow,
here's a website where you can do that.
That's so weird. It says here that there are loads of them who want to meet me. That's great. Yeah. Who knew? Wow, the internet is so good.
Yeah, it happens a lot in Disney Channel films. There's one about the son of the president called First Kid, where he gets groomed on a snake website.
Yeah. So I think they just mentioned Adam's just he's in chat rooms and stuff, and it's just a weird quirk of decoms that obviously back in the day, I guess the internet was thought of as more of a utility in the house.
They've probably only ever been on the Disney website. And it's just a picture of Mickey doing stuff. And they're like, that's fine.
Quickly qualified doing stuff.
Capering and cavorting in his classic way.
So he goes to Van Helsing's website because Adam's got.
He's just interested in vampires, isn't he? And
he's got a magazine. What's it called? The
Weekly Secrets.
The Weekly Secret, and the Weekly Secret has an article about vampire hunter Van Helsing, and so he uses his computer to go on the internet, and he goes to Van Helsing's website. We don't see very much of it, But what you do see has real, like, GeoCities energy, if anyone is old enough to...
Yeah, there's like
that.
this site is under construction and a dancing baby.
yeah.
But the baby is a vampire baby.
Yeah, there's a web page counter back when back when how many people visited your website wasn't a shameful secret.
Yeah. Well, so he's spending the time that he's supposed to be writing his school report on Malachi Van Helsing's Vampire Hunter website.
Yeah.
So the next scene is Adam is at school.
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing a T-shirt of a band called the Headless Horsemen, who do come back in later on. That's pretty cool. I wonder if we'll get to see this band later in the film.
No, there's a great deal of build-up, actually, isn't there? It's like, wow, the Headless Horsemen, they're really cool. And actually, the Headless Horsemen merch, to me, suggests a kind of, like, not like Metallica if they took themselves a little less serious. Iron Maiden, maybe, or Judas Priest, you know? Like a...
I'm imagining more like a horror-themed rock, you know, like Halloween. Like
horror
metal
the Necromantics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
sure.
They sound amazing. I can't wait until they perform later in the film. Adam's friend thinks he can get them tickets, maybe.
Yeah.
But before that, Adam has to read his class report. It's going to be an essay about who he admires the most. And the person that he has chosen is Malachi Van Helsing, the vampire hunter that he was looking at the website of. So let's have a clip of Adam's class report.
Are vampires real? There are those who believe they are. But if vampires walk the earth, who can stop them? One man, Malachi Van Helsing, a noted hematologist who abandoned his thriving New York City practice to devote his life to hunting down the undead. The vampires that Van Helsing himself believes walk among us.
Now, we don't see the grade that he gets.
I think the second he said, "Are vampires real?" Did F. Next.
Send him to the back. That'd be quite good if the teacher didn't let the kids do the whole presentation. It's like it works on a kind of a gong system. It's kind of like, you've got to keep me impressed. Keep me on the hook. You know, you've only got that. You pitch it. Like, are vampires real? You're out. You're out of here.
Out. You're out of school. Expelled. But yeah, he is just reading verbatim from The Weekly Secret, which is I guess it's supposed to be a kind of National Enquirer style tabloid. It sounds like a sort of far-right QAnon website now.
Yeah, it's got like it seems to mostly be about monsters and sci-fi and you get the vibe.
Kind of Fortean Times kind of.
So Adam has this thing kind of hidden in a folder. So he's just quoting verbatim from the magazine, which to me suggests that The Weekly Secret actually sucks, because if you were someone who was interested in the paranormal and the unknown, and you were interested in vampires and that kind of thing, and you're like, oh good, the new Weekly Secret is out, I've got to get down to my news agent, I've got to pick it up. And then you opened it and it started like, are vampires real? Van Helsing thinks vampires are real.
He abandoned his thriving New York City practice.
He is a man who hunts vampires.
Yeah.
You'd be like, well, this is fairly top-level vampire stuff. Of course, I, a vampire fan, do know who Van Helsing is.
Yeah.
I thought this would be a little bit more nitty-gritty.
Well, it's not a secret. He has a website.
Later Taylor asks Adam if it's... I'm jumping ahead a bit, but Taylor later asks Adam, is it possible to get in touch with Van Helsing? And Adam's like, I don't know. The newspaper describes him as a shadowy and elusive figure. But also, here's his website. So you can just go there. You can go to his GeoCities. Yeah. No wonder the world is infested with vampires. Van Helsing's working on his GeoCities non-stop.
He's doing his HTML.
He's using Lycos Site Builder when he should be out there slaying the undead. Did you ever make a GeoCities website? Please say yes.
No.
Me either. Probably.
No, come on. All right.
No, don't.
What was your GeoCities website about?
Well,
look it up. Is it still extant?
It's not. No, God, no.
LukeWestaway.geocities.
I mean, I hope that's not a real URL. I can tell you why I didn't make it. So, I'll tell you what it aimed to be. I'll tell you the vision. Imagine the definitive repository of Dragon Ball Z gifts. Aren't you sick of bouncing around from website to website trying to pick up good Dragon Ball Z gifts? Wouldn't it be better if there was a one-stop shop?
Luke Westaway is a shadowy figure who abandoned his thriving YouTube channel to open the world's largest repository of Dragon Ball gifts.
And, you know, like, some of these gifts are like sprites from games that only came out in Japan, so it's like...
Were you making these gifts?
No, I was going to GeoCities websites, downloading the gifs and rehosting them on my GeoCities. But I aimed to do that to all the websites in the world, thus creating the definitive archive.
Right, so you were a Dragon Ball gifts aggregator.
Yes. When you say that now, it actually sounds profitable. If I was doing that now, if I was like Giphy, but for Dragon Ball, Giphy would probably buy me.
And
for
you're
cool 10 mil.
26 years old at this point?
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, 26.
Yeah, 26.
It was a hard year. Yeah, anyway, moving on. We'll cut that out the real podcast.
Adam's friend got them backstage passes for the Headless Horseman. So, what was the friend's name? I've forgotten it.
The friend was called Duffy.
Duffy has got them backstage passes for the Headless Horseman.
Well,
So
maybe, yeah. Duffy's like, oh, I don't know. Duffy's an odd character. Can we briefly do a verbal description of Duffy?
He is so nondescript.
So high.
Okay.
No, but
The child one.
Yeah. Look, what they have gone for with Duffy is a kind of like stoner archetype. The fact that Duffy is 13 doesn't seem to have bothered the filmmakers at all. When Adam talks to Duffy, Duffy's like, what? I can't remember what we were talking about.
I cannot fix
Duffy's
any
either a
details.
time traveller or high.
I can't fix any details of Duffy. I've got like a sort of pink balloon with a face on it in my head.
Are you time travelling Duffy?
Me?
Yeah.
No,
Is that why
my secret?
you can't remember Duffy?
Yeah, that's it. It was me in this film.
So
that's why I did this.
Duffy's like, whoa, Adam, what? Headless Horseman? Yeah. What? Oh man, didn't I? Oh yeah. You know?
I don't remember any of this.
Really? Yeah. Duffy's my favourite character.
All right. Well, he's got them backstage passes for the Headless Horseman, so things are looking good for that Headless Horseman concert. It's coming up.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to happen.
I just want to jump briefly back to the scene where Mum's telling Adam about Dad's wedding.
Fine.
Because it's a little difficult for her to have that conversation. And then when Mum leaves the room, Adam says, hey Mum, you're still the bomb. She's like, thank you, sweetie. Did you think that sounded a little sexy? What do you take it to mean when Adam says to... Don't look at... Who watched the film? Right, did you think it sounded weird when Adam said that? Thank you. All right. You're really letting me twist in the wind here.
His mum is obviously...
For so-called podcast fans, you're really hanging me out to dry here.
Look, his mum is obviously suffering from some self-esteem issues because her ex-husband is getting remarried and she needs a kind of affirmative statement. So he
Okay.
says, Mum, you're the bomb. And she's like, oh, that's really nice.
You're still the bomb. You're still the bomb. You still got it, Mum.
That's not what it says! So he did... No!
Mum, you look as good as you did. All right, never mind.
This is all coming out.
Sometimes you see things that aren't there. Like Wyndham's blinking in Xenon.
Yeah.
Remember? And you were like, no, that
No, at
wasn't
least
a thing.
one other person saw that. I
Okay,
don't
yeah,
think
we
you
did
did.
actually get an email from someone who said, yeah, the blinking was weird, so...
Yeah, hey,
maybe...
if you're listening to this at home and you also thought that Adam is sexually attracted to his mother, then please do email.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
Email in.
that the line makes it sound like... Okay. Quickly move on.
Let's move on to the next scene where Adam and his... Oh no, Adam and his mum.
Aye, all right, let's hit fireworks.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, okay. Right, what's the next scene?
Adam, his mum is mad at him because she got a call... Well, she's doing her taxes or something. She's got all papers around because she's working.
She's working.
Working.
From home.
If you can imagine. Yeah, right. And she's got a call from the school, and they're saying Adam failed his history class.
Yeah.
Because he just read from a far-right QAnon website about vampire hunters.
And that's something we frown on,
Yeah.
broadly speaking.
But yeah, she says, the rule, if you don't do your homework, Adam. You're grounded. So we've got.
We have a clip of the grounding.
The grounding.
Instead of grounding me for the weekend, ground me for the whole week. No TV, no computer, no nothing. We'll just start Sunday. How's that sound? Please?
Sorry, that's the way it is.
Enjoy your weekend, dweeb.
You know what, Chelsea? Just for that remark, you're grounded too.
But Mom, you can't. I got a date with Peter tomorrow night.
Okay.
So Chelsea's grounded too.
Chelsea's grounded as well. Okay, a couple of things I want to point out from just this little scene.
Yes.
One,
the sexual tension.
you felt it too.
Snaps, crackles, and pops off the screen.
Could cut it with a knife. Right. One, all the way through this film, Adam has this weird quirk. I guess they thought it would make him sound likable and fun, but he basically uses the then nascent grown-up language and vocabulary of like therapy and emotional discourse to get what he wants. And it's really effing annoying, and I hate it. Okay. Do you know what I mean? I
hadn't noticed. I hadn't put it into those words. But he's incredibly manipulative and gaslights everyone, and he's just the worst character in DCOM history.
So when he gets grounded, he's like, oh, "Wait, Mom, come on, let's. I'm just trying to dialogue here." It's like, "Hey, horror movies could be a valuable tool for childhood foundational learning and stuff." And he's kind of using the language and the verbiage to sort of twist things to get how he wants, and it's really irritating.
I'm going to get ahead of this and just say I hate Adam.
This is another one of those where Andy has to get ahead of how much he hates the teenager.
Yeah. And I'm saying yes again. The character of Adam, not the actor.
Yes. Who was doing fine work with the material given. Yes. So basically there is a grounding. The other thing I wanted to note with that clip is that I think that is a classic parenting thing where if the mom had known that he wanted to go to this concert pre-grounding, she never would have done it. Because she says, "You're grounded," and then Adam goes, "Oh, but I've got tickets to a Headless Horseman concert that night," and Mum's like, "Oh, now I have to stick to my guns. Now I have to die on this hill. Have you not?" He could have been out the house all night. Yeah. She's in the bath, lighting the scented candles. She's back on the dating scene or whatever.
She's dating vampires.
But no, now she has to listen to Adam up in his room cruising the vampire internet.
But so he's got the Headless Horseman concert that he wants to go to.
Yes.
Chelsea is also grounded. She's got a date with Peter.
Yeah, who we never see.
Yeah.
So imagine what you want from Peter.
Yeah. Probably not a vampire.
Yeah. He's a kind of stand-in boyfriend on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so they both got these plans. They both want to do it. And so they need a plan.
If only there was some way.
If only there was some way to get their mother out of the house.
Well... I mean, I would just sneak out the house.
But what if she came into the room to check you weren't looking at vampire hunter websites or something?
I would arrange cushions on the computer chair to look like me. Okay, it's not a very good idea. For some reason, the only thing that they can think to do is to set Mum up on a date that night. It's quite short notice. I think it's like Wednesday when this is happening, and they want to get Mum on a date on Saturday night or Friday night. It's like for the weekend.
I mean, Chelsea even says, she's like, how are these men going to get in touch with you before tomorrow? And she's like, well,
if only Adam had ready to hand some listing of the worst men in the world. But he does, because, wouldn't you know it, the Weekly Secret has a personal section.
Can I just say the Weekly Secret absolutely would not have a personal section. They go through the personal ads in the Weekly Secret, and I believe we have a clip of that.
Continental gentleman, handsome, debonair, suave, enjoys long strolls beneath a full moon, loves adventure, travel, wild animals, and women who long for romantic nights that will never end, looking for a delicate flower just waiting to blossom.
Hates Italian food and turtlenecks.
Whatever, he's great. Okay, so Wolfsbane at netherlink.pro. Right. Dear Wolfsbane, read your ad. We want you to meet our mom.
so much.
No good email has ever started, Dear Wolfsbane.
So,
Dear Wolfsbane, you are summoned to appear in court at the following date. At this point, I think we should start a red flag counter for Dimitri, who is Wolfsbane.
So we'll find out later he's called Dimitri. But I mean, the fact that his email address is wolfsbane@netherlink.ro. There's a Romanian email address he has, so that's obviously where Transylvania was.
I guess. Yeah.
Netherlink, that's where all the ghosts and monsters go on the internet.
Netherlink, not a reputable ISP, I think.
Yeah.
Wolfsbane. Yeah. I mean, I would say that the Weekly Secrets personal section is a self-selecting group of men you shouldn't get to your mum.
Now, Chelsea does bring this up. She says, well, what if they're all weirdos on this weirdo newspaper?
Sure.
And Adam says that all these guys have come pre-checked by the newspaper. So the staff of the Weekly Secret have checked everyone, made sure they're not vampires and that.
Initially, I thought, no way is the Weekly Secret doing checks on who puts ads in the personals. Then I thought that would explain the quality of the journalism. If they have made a promise to investigate everyone who's putting an ad in the personals, I can see why you'd be like, wow, okay, we finally got them checked and weeded out the weirdos. We've got to go to print in 2 days, and I still haven't written, Vampire's Real. Vampire's Real. Van Helsing, have you played Castlevania? It's all basically all in there, and published.
Having said that, I can fully believe that the personals ad is the only profitable part of the Weekly Secret. People are paying to put ads in.
Yeah, that's true.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I can believe it. Yeah.
Okay, so he's a continental gentleman. He enjoys long strolls beneath the moonlight, and he hates Italian food and turtlenecks.
Yeah.
So doesn't like garlic, doesn't like people covering their necks. Red flag, I would say. Add that to the list.
I would say it's a red flag that in your personals ad you're listing things you hate.
I guess
that's weird.
You don't want to go, hey, let's go on the turtleneck date to the Italian restaurant. And he's like, well, actually, I'm not into that.
Okay, I don't know. I mean,
let's both put on our best turtlenecks.
I just think it's weird. I just think it's weird in your personals to be like, hey, these are the things I'm into. Right, another much longer list of things. Things I won't tolerate. Italian food.
Yeah, Italians.
Okay, how come? Italian food, he's trying to rule out garlic.
Yeah, exactly.
Garlic is in other kinds of food. And by doing this, he's ruling out a great deal of good food.
Yeah.
You're never going to eat pasta, Dimitri?
Yeah, that's true.
Are you serious, Dimitri?
Yeah, I mean...
Have you tasted this stuff? It's great.
So you're rejecting Dimitri outright based on this?
I don't think I could be in a long-term relationship that didn't include, arancini balls.
That's fair enough.
Call me old-fashioned.
I mean, we've cut the clip off there, but the email does continue. It's Dear Wolfsbane, come and meet our mum at the market. Don't tell her. It's basically a surprise because they know their mum won't agree to it.
Yeah.
So they say she'll be at the supermarket at 8. Turn up and don't tell her that we did this, and then just, I guess, love on her and stuff.
Yeah. I think the shenanigans that these children are pulling, getting their mum set up with a vampire and nearly getting killed by a vampire is actually the best case scenario. When you email Wolfsbane at netherlink.ro and say,
come and meet our mother in the parking lot of a supermarket.
Yeah, my mum is going to be at this supermarket. Don't tell her we sent you.
We have a clip of who actually does receive the email.
Oh my god.
And if you want to talk red flags, I think...
And if you want to just settle in for the actual highlight of the movie, it is this scene. This is the only genuinely good scene in the film.
Yeah, let's see that email come in.
Hello everyone, Scene Describing Luke here. There are a few visual scenes in this live show that we don't really describe that clearly. So what's happening right now is you're seeing a coffin lid creaks open. A hand reaches out over to a mouse at a desktop computer and accesses email.
Okay.
I mean, what to say about that?
This film isn't very good, but that's genuinely good. Lestat hand coming out of the coffin to check his AOL. Does he just leave it logged on?
Yeah, well, you get in America, you got free local calls, so you could just...
He's not in America, he's in Romania.
No, he's in America then.
I guess, I suppose.
He says meet tomorrow night. He's not...
Well, he could travel. Oh no, he can't because you have to get the coffin.
You have to get the coffin.
You're not going to get the coffin from Romania to the US.
Yeah.
He's in the US now. He's close by. Obviously close by. He's advertising in the Weekly Secret. What am I saying? Of course. It all makes perfect sense. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. You make good sense and are good.
You're a good movie.
You're a good film, actually. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. That's one part of the equation, is getting the vampire to read the email.
Sure.
The other part is getting the mum to the supermarket, because that's where she needs to be to meet them. And Adam does some really gross, manipulative.
Oh yeah.
He says
it's actually horrible.
Yeah,
he is horrible.
His mum's making pancakes, and he's like, "Oh, these don't have chocolate chips in them, Mum."
No, he's like, "Oh, Mum's like, Adam, why do you look so sad?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "I'm just sad because I miss Dad and how things used to be."
So I remember being happy.
I remember being happy when you and Dad were together.
Yeah.
I remember, for example, we used to have pancakes, and Mum's like,
"Oh, I
can make pancakes.
Make pancakes if that'll make you happy, darling."
I don't know. She's like, "I have everything to make pancakes right here." It's like, well, what don't you have here? What would you need to go to the store for, hypothetically? He's like, I really miss, we used to make them with chocolate chips. God, I just miss how my life used to be. So obviously, Lynette, trying to juggle work, family, races to the supermarket at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
8 p.m. at the supermarket.
Chips for her awful son.
To pick up chocolate chips, just to try and get a Band-Aid on this breaking family.
Yeah, it's pissing down with rain as well. I should point out at this
and
point.
She's made dinner already.
Yeah.
Imagine going to the supermarket at 8 p.m. when you've already gone home.
For chocolate chips.
Just for chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips.
When you already have all the ingredients for perfectly good pancakes at home. No, thank you.
So they go to the supermarket.
She's the best mom in the world.
She is, and he's the worst son in the world. And I hate him.
Honestly, we've not even begun to get onto the worst of Adam's crimes.
Yeah.
And I don't use the word crimes lightly.
They go to the food market, and the mum is off to get the chocolate chips.
Yes.
But the kids know that Wolfsbane is here somewhere.
Well, they hope. They desperately hope.
Yeah, they
Wolfsbane
didn't see the hand in the coffin, so they don't know he got the email.
To be clear, this is Adam and Chelsea, the two oldest kids. They're the ones who want Mum out the house. Taylor, who is a very sweet young boy, has no hand in this at all. He does not want Mum out the house. He loves his mother because she's so nice. So basically, the kids know somewhere in this supermarket, Wolfsbane is. How do we identify Wolfsbane amongst all of these odd men doing their shopping at 8 p.m?
Yeah, it's like a sort of real life dream phone. So they've got some qualities of Wolfsbane.
Yes.
So Chelsea walks up to a man who is buying spaghetti and says, "I hate Italian food," and he's like, "Not me, spaghetti."
And she's like, "Damn, I guess you're not going
It's not him.
show my mum a good time." So
I'm
out of here.
Another man is buying a cake. Adam asks him if he enjoys long strolls beneath the moonlight.
Yeah, Adam walks up to this man with absolute no context given and says, "Hey, you look like someone who enjoys long strolls beneath the moonlight." And then says, "How would you like to go on a date?" And I think this is a verbatim quote. "I'm talking one night with an incredible woman."
Adam is 13. But it turns out that the man is buying an anniversary cake, so he's already married.
So he's already
So
married.
it's not him.
Okay.
Not him.
Meanwhile, if you're buying your anniversary cake night of at the supermarket, maybe he won't be married for long.
But also, we see a new character arrive. It's a man clad in a trench coat who...
With a weird hat.
He sort of rubs his hands together and says, "Come to Papa," in a sinister way. So maybe that's the mum's true love.
Maybe.
This trench coat sex pest. Well, they see the trench coat sex pest in the food market and they go, "Wow, look at that continental gentleman."
He looks like he enjoys the finer things. He looks like he enjoys long strolls beneath the moonlight.
Yeah.
So they're like, "Oh, let's get Mum over here for a meet cute." They're trying to orchestrate this meet cute.
Yeah.
But oh no, an actual meet cute happens because suddenly another man drives his shopping trolley into Mum's, spilling the shopping.
A British accented man wearing double denim.
And his...
Who could resist?
And folks...
Continental.
His shirt is like not one button open, it's like 2 buttons open.
Yeah.
At 8 p.m. doing his shopping in the supermarket. He looks hot as hell.
He introduces himself. He is Dimitri Dentatus. Dimitri Dentatus.
Dimitri Dentatos. He says it's Hungarian.
Romanian.
Romanian, sorry.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound Romanian, but...
He's restoring the old manor
Dentatos.
house down by the lake. That's why he's here.
Yeah.
The
Dimitri Dentatos.
His name is basically Dimitri Toothman. But yeah, he says he's a trauma specialist doctor. He sleeps all day. He works all night, and that's why he's here at the food mart so late, buying his dinner. But,
sounds reasonable.
Yeah, they're getting on real well.
Well, you say that. All of their flirting is completely dialogue free because it was hard to write. Instead, what happens is Adam and Chelsea kind of do a little huddle off to the side in the supermarket and go, "Hey, look, it's going really well. Mum and this guy are really hitting it off." And they are just shown with no dialogue going... And then they come back and it's like, "Hey, we just had a big flirt and it was well written."
So it was so well written that Dimitri then asks the mum on a date. So let's...
we have a clip of that.
Let's see that, and also look at Dimitri, and you can decide if he's hot or not.
and you can also see what happens immediately after.
Would you do me the honour of having dinner with me tomorrow night?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you seem sort of... What am I saying? Why not? I mean, I don't mean why not as in I don't care. I mean, why not as in, why shouldn't I?
So, can I take that as a yes?
Yes.
Good.
You know, I am so close I can taste it. There's a vampire in that market, and I'm going to find him.
Scene describing Luke here again. As little Taylor looks on, Dimitri drops his shopping and begins a hideous transformation into a very large and weird-looking bat and flaps off.
So that's a red flag.
How many is that? Is that 2? We keeping
We're on
count?
to 3, I think.
3,
yeah. 3 red flags.
So Taylor, the sweet young boy, has just had his life ruined by seeing this Dimitri Dentatos shapeshift into a bat.
Yeah, Taylor's mind shatters.
Yeah,
I think it's interesting that the film. I think maybe a more interesting or better film would keep up the mystery of whether Dimitri was a real vampire or not.
Yeah,
a bit longer.
Yeah,
but literally, I mean, this is 4 minutes after he's been introduced. He transforms into a bat and flies away.
I think it's interesting how slowly he transforms into a bat. As bat transformations go, it sucks.
Yeah, they only had one computer at Disney to render it.
Yeah, it looks like it's rendering in real time. What are you going to do if you're like face to face with an Alucard or a Simon Belmont and they're trying to hunt you and you're like, bat form?
You would be whipped senseless. Just vampire killer right in the face.
Easily killed. Yeah. He sucks as a vampire.
I think it would be a lot more interesting if there were like little hints that he's a vampire, and you're like, oh, is he not? And then
if we're going to start listing ways this film could be more interesting,
that's true.
We'll be here a long time.
But
you are right though.
Yeah, Taylor's seen it. He knows. The other kids are like, brilliant. Now we can do our cool plans. Mama's got a date with a normal man.
Yeah. By the way, in that clip, the dude in the hat, he was like, so close I can almost taste it. We still don't know who that mysterious figure.
That continental gentleman.
Continental. Yeah.
Who could he possibly be?
So the kids. The kids now have a plan. It looks like Mum does indeed have a date for that night. We're shown a little montage of Adam. He's on the phone. It turns out, shockingly, that Duffy, his friend, has given away his ticket to the Headless Horseman concert for no better reason than Adam told Duffy he couldn't go. Which Adam thinks is completely outrageous because he's the worst.
Yeah.
Duffy's like, you said you couldn't go. I gave the ticket to someone else. And Adam's like, I hate you, Duffy.
Yeah.
We also see Chelsea on the phone. She's making a date with Peter.
Yeah. But Adam has a plan to get that ticket.
Wait, stop.
Okay.
Because Chelsea has quite a valuable Beanie Baby.
What? Sorry?
So, in the montage, we see Chelsea on the phone. She's fixing up her date with Peter.
Sure.
Yeah, she's got in the background. She's got a pretty valuable Beanie Baby. I don't know if did anyone who watched the film clock this Beanie Baby? Right. Thank you. Right. Not twisting in the wind now. Yeah. So, all right. Well, I'll put everything on hold while I just read you the vital stats on this Beanie Baby. It's called Spangle. It's one of the bears. You know the Beanie Baby bears? Yeah, so this one is like, it's all covered in stars and stripes. It's like an America bear. Spangle's issued 1999. There are two different versions of Spangle that were made. I cannot tell, despite pausing and zooming in, whether Spangle's face is pink or white, but both versions were made, and one is considerably more rare. But potentially, Chelsea is looking at a value today of $350. If she's kept it in mint condition. It looks in good condition from what we can see, but I didn't see a plastic case around the tag. So, would you like to know the little poem inside Spangle's tag?
Absolutely not.
It goes like this. Stars and stripes he wears proudly. Everywhere he goes, he says loudly, hip hip hooray for the land of the free. There's no place on earth I'd rather be. So that's Spangle the bear. Now, Andy, I believe you wanted to talk about Mum's Got a Date with a Vampire. There's sadly no time.
No, that was worth derailing the podcast. I've lost my place now.
Do you want me to just talk more about
Adam pimping out his sister for tickets. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so Adam is going to get those tickets from Boomer, and he promises him a date with his sister. And he says that he can guarantee they'll go to a kung fu movie, they'll eat burgers, and then kiss on the mouth.
Yeah, so Boomer is like quite a lot older. I guess he's Chelsea's age, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And Boomer is the one who's got the ticket from Duffy. I don't know why. I think basically Boomer is a bully and has been bullying Adam and Duffy.
Real Jimbo from The Simpsons vibes.
Yes, that's exactly it. Now his shirt is chafing him.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's like, he wants that ticket bad, and Adam strikes this deal.
Yeah.
You can
mouth kiss.
Yeah, you can go on a date with my sister if I have the ticket.
Yeah.
And you can kiss her on the mouth.
Yeah.
It's
Adam is the worst.
It's real uncomfortable.
I'm not just saying that. He is actually the worst.
And it's not funny, but it's in the movie and it sucks.
But little Taylor Hanson, he's got more pressing things on his mind.
Like his shattered consciousness.
His shattered mind from seeing a vampire turn into a bat. So he runs distraught to Adam. He says, Adam, if someone turns into a bat, that means they're a vampire,
He's
right?
shaking, he's pale.
He's shaking.
He's vomiting.
He's visibly wet himself. But this leads Adam to explain the rules of vampires to him. So this is important. This is what the rules of vampires are in the universe of Mum's Got a Date with a Vampire.
Yeah.
So true love breaks the vampire's trance. You have to invite them into your house, and otherwise they can't come in.
That's fair.
And you can kill them with a stake through the heart.
Yeah.
So those are sort of the three core vampire rules in Mum's Got a Date with a Vampire. I guess also that they look a bit like Dr. Spaceman from 30s.
Again, hot.
All right, you say so.
Okay, yeah.
So Taylor wants to find Malachi Van Helsing because he needs a vampire hunter because he knows that his mum has got a date with a vampire.
Yes.
He says it. He says the name of the movie.
Does he?
Yeah, he says Mum's got a date with a vampire. So, you know,
Brilliant.
he knows what's going on.
Oh, I love it when that happens.
But Adam is busy playing Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver on the PC, so he's too busy.
Yeah, don't worry, we checked. It did actually come out on PC. And it's a game that features a vampire. So, actually, thumbs up, well done.
And if he kept that copy in mint condition?
Hang on, let me get on eBay.
Please, no. So, yeah, the mum is getting ready for the date, because the date's about to happen, all right?
Yes.
She's trying to find something nice to wear. She's panicking. She thinks she's, like, too old to go on dates now.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't do this at my time of life. I'll just tell Dimitri we can't go. But then Dimitri, he turns up in a suit and his Ferrari, looking very continental.
Yeah, it's a Ferrari Testarossa. We checked with Mike.
I guess that Adam gave Dimitri their home address. That's...
Oh my god, yeah, I didn't even think that, because they don't do it on the... Yeah, he presumably emails back and says, hey, I never actually... I set a date with your mum in the supermarket.
But I was too busy transforming into my bat form to get her address.
We never actually got the address. Where do you live? What are your fears?
Adam's like, yep, here we go. The security lights are here, and here.
So they do actually invite him in, right? He stands at the threshold of the house.
Yeah, for a while.
And he's like... And then Adam, being an idiot, is like, oh, I'm so sorry, you obvious vampire. Won't you come in? And he's like...
Yeah. But then, you know, the mum is stressed. She's not sure she can do this. She's not sure she can go on this date. And then the kids, they give her a really nice speech. They say to her, like, Mum, who you are is what's inside you. And as long as you're true to yourself, that's all that matters. You taught us that, Mum. And it would be a really touching moment if they weren't just saying this to get her out of the house.
If they weren't fixing her up on a date with some rando.
A date with...
Although, to be fair, they no longer think it's the Weekly Secret guy. So actually, how did he get the home address? Because he can't have emailed Adam and been like, hey, I never got the address.
That's...
Because...
Yeah, they don't think he's the guy...
They think he's Wolfsbane.
No, they thought Wolfsbane was the sex pest in the trench coat, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So...
This film doesn't hold together at all.
Yeah, I guess... I don't know how they got...
Yeah, that's weird. Okay. But anyway, yes. So they just want to get Mum out of the house. Then Dimitri describes the date that he has planned. Mm-hmm. Did you make a note of his date?
Dimitri's date was going to be dinner at a steak restaurant called Renfield's, red flag, vampire, red flag, dancing, and a carriage ride, continental.
Yeah, through the moonlight.
Yeah.
And then the mum is like, oh, yeah, we could do that. Actually, though, I would rather do this. And then she describes something she would rather do.
It was like going to the Harvest Festival and going on the bumper cars. And...
Yeah. She wants to go to the Harvest Festival, which is a big carnival in town. It's actually where the Headless Horsemen are playing. So Adam really doesn't want her to go there. He's like, no, not the Harvest Festival. I think Dimitri's date sounds good. And Dimitri, in another red flag, really does kind of press the issue.
He's like, we'll do my date, I think.
Yeah. He's like, so here's what I was thinking we'd do. And she's like, actually, I'd rather do this. Sort of have a booking at Renfield. So, why don't we do all of my things?
And then if there's time.
And then afterwards, I think you'll agree they were the right things to do.
Yeah, exactly. And then so Adam is like, enjoy your date, stay out later than you want is the phrase he uses.
Really?
Yeah, stay out later than you want.
No one should stay out later than they want.
Stay out late. Stay out later than you want.
Stay out later than you want, Mum. Seriously, don't come home.
Have a bad time.
Yeah, never come home. But, the Headless Horseman, baby.
But Taylor is on the phone to the operator trying to get a number. If only there was some way of contacting Malachi Van Helsing. But Van Helsing, he's not home because he is out and he is on the hunt for the vampire. And we have another clip of Van Helsing's incredible vampire hunting.
May I borrow your clipboard, please?
Sure. At a used car dealership, Van Helsing waves the clipboard at charcoal sprinkled on the floor and footsteps are illuminated in flame.
Gentleman was here tonight, about 6 foot. Dark-haired, and he bought a car with cash.
Yeah, he got one just like this, but it was red.
Of course it was red.
Yeah. Colour of blood. He's gonna drink that car.
Gonna drink a car.
Yeah.
So this is the point at which we find out the trench coat guy with the hat is Dimitri Van Helsing.
Malachi Van Helsing.
Oh yeah, Malachi Van Helsing. Also, isn't it? Can we just talk about again how he's described as this shadowy figure, but Taylor does get his phone number.
Oh yeah, he easily gets his phone number from the operator, yeah.
Well, he gets it from the Weekly Secret, doesn't he? He calls the Weekly Secret and he says, hey, you wrote a thing about Malachi Van Helsing. Can you give me his phone number?
Can you
and they're
dox
like,
him for me?
And they're like, yeah, that sounds good. Here's his number.
Sir, you sound 8. Are you 8? Yes, sir. Well, what's an 8-year-old going to do? I guess.
I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah. So get murdered by an 8-year-old.
So, I mean, I feel this is your Van Helsing.
Yeah.
In the lore of this world, this is your Van Helsing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Van Helsing for the .com generation because he has a GeoCities page.
Yeah.
You can get his phone number in the Weekly Secret and just text him tips about where a vampire is.
Yeah. He does weird, like, he gets flaming footsteps from vampires.
Yeah, what does he actually...
He's got like a charcoal briquette that he stamps on, and then he sort of wafts a clipboard at it, and then it shows you where the vampire's footprints went.
Is that help? I guess that's helpful.
But then he got in the car and drove off.
Well, maybe Dimitri, when he bought the car, looked at the car, walked away, maybe as a sort of bargaining technique.
Right.
I don't want this car. Why would he do that? He can do mind control. He's a vampire.
But then that's probably got a pretty good deal. But the only thing that will have told Van Helsing is that he walked into a car and then drove off. It's useless. Van Helsing is a bad vampire hunter.
I suppose it does confirm that a vampire was there because a normal.
Well, now he knows what car he's in, and there's not going to be many red Ferrari
Testarossas. No, in fact, Mike said that they are a very rare car, very rare and fancy.
Yeah, so there you go. He's got all he needs.
He's got all the clues.
But Taylor, having been unable to contact Van Helsing, he cycles off on his own. He's got to go down and save his mum himself.
Yeah.
So he's driving off downtown. The other kids see this, and they've got to go and get him because they can't let their 8-year-old brother just go off on their own. So this is ruining their plans. They have to chase down Taylor now.
Yeah. So they're in the house. They're ready to go out, but they're like, we've got to go get Taylor.
Yeah.
They catch up with Taylor outside Renfield's restaurant, where Mom is currently having a date with a vampire.
Again, this is a Dracula reference, right? You know that, yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, Renfield is a character in Dracula. So again, red flag. But yeah, they're eating steak, and this is this whole restaurant scene is red flags galore. He's like, they offer him wine, and he says, I don't drink wine. And then the woman comes over and is like, perhaps you'd like some garlic bread. And he goes, no! Which,
okay.
Saying no to garlic bread is a red flag anyway.
Yeah.
But,
look, you can't be too clear with this allergy information. You've got to really scream it sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
Make sure the chef knows. To be fair, he will die.
Yeah.
If he accidentally eats a garlic bread. I wouldn't go to a restaurant that had garlic bread on the menu.
Well, yeah, that's true. But then he tells...
But what restaurant is that?
Yeah, no restaurant at
No
all.
good one.
Yeah. He tells her to have a steak because it's good for the blood. So, he's just being super vampiric.
I would say he's already talked more about blood than you would want for your date. But he, he does say some right things. He's really, really big into, upping Lynette's self-esteem.
Upping the level of iron in her blood with the steak.
Yeah, he's like, he's saying things like, Lynette, I think you've been living this button-down life too long. I think there's a great fire in you that I wish to awaken.
Yeah, I know who you could be.
I know who you could... Actually, that's a red flag, isn't it? Yeah. On the first date to be like, I think I know who you could be. Obviously, you suck.
Yeah, right now.
Obviously, you're awful, but I think I see potential in you if you only follow my 12-step program. Only buy my book.
But yeah, Taylor sees them in the restaurant. He's about to bang on the window to sort of alert them, but he's pulled away by Adam. And Taylor can't believe that Adam is going to let a vampire kill his mother just because he wants to go out, which is a fair point.
Remember, Taylor's the only one who's seen the bat transformation, so poor sweet Taylor, he's losing his mind over here. He's like, she's going to kill him. He's a real vampire.
Yeah, and they're like, but the concert.
The concert. But Peter. I've got a date with Peter.
I've got a date with a Peter.
Chelsea's got a date with a Peter.
Yeah.
So Adam decides to allay Taylor's fears by going into the restaurant and checking that Dimitri isn't a vampire.
Well, poor sweet Taylor. He's so trusting of his older brother.
Yeah.
And he knows that his brother knows all of the vampire lore. So he's like, surely there must be... Surely, he's at his wit's end. His mind is shattered. He's like, there must be some tests we can do to...
He's clinging to Adam.
Please, I need this. And he's like, it's fine. We'll go in. We'll find out if he's really a vampire. And then if we can prove he isn't, will you go home?
Yeah.
And stop being so unchill about this.
Yeah.
About this vampire that wants to kill our mum.
Okay, so look, if you're a mum and you're out on a date and you think your kids are at home and then your kids walk into the restaurant, the date's over. Right? You can't be like, kids, go home again, sort of finish my date, because it's late and they're in town and they were supposed to be in their nice suburban Americana house, but they're here in a restaurant.
Yeah.
You'd have to be
walk
like,
home alone now from the date.
the only solution is to, and it's not really a solution, you just have to go, I'm really sorry, Dimitri, my kids have gone weird. I'm sorry, but like, this is the package. I'm going to have to take them home. I'm sorry.
Maybe we can do this again some other time.
Date's over. But in Decom land, no, your kids showing up at your date needn't interfere at all, really.
As long as you pass a vampire test.
Yes.
And the vampire test that they have in mind is what Dimitri... They let Dimitri decide what the test should be.
Don't let the suspected vampire determine what the test of a vampire is.
Yeah.
But what is the test? Dimitri says...
Well, yeah, we have a clip. It's he calls it the spoon test. So
hand me the spoon.
Sure. Right. This will be it.
Am I all right? Am I still here?
You're still here.
Oh, thank goodness. There, you see? I guess I'm not a vampire.
Well, I'm convinced. It's some real patronising shit, I would say. Poor Taylor.
I'll confess, I actually haven't read Dracula. Is there a bit where Dracula has to balance a spoon on his nose to prove he's not a vampire?
Yes, and he fails, proving that he is.
It's the climax of the novel.
Yeah, that's how Harker knows.
Yeah, so they asked Dimitri, suspected vampire, prove you're not a vampire, and he says, well, of course, as you know, as everyone knows, no vampire can balance a spoon on their nose.
Yeah, and Adam, being the worst, says, yes, that's true. And his brother looks up to his older brother, and he's like, well, if Adam says it's true, I guess.
Yeah, and actually, Dimitri, he plays a blinder here, because the kids have just stormed in. Lynette is surely thinking, is this date going to be cool with my kids being really odd? And he really is. He's great with the kids. He's really charming. He's really funny. They say, we think you're a vampire, you stupid vampire. And he's like, oh my goodness, a vampire. Heaven forfend. We must put it to the test. We can't let your mum be on a date with a vampire. I think he's quite charming. But that's probably a defect. It's probably a defect in me.
Yeah.
This episode of Mum Can't Cook is sponsored by BetterHelp. Perhaps you've noticed that the world is a peculiar and often stressful place recently. Well, one way that I deal with those stresses is by watching children's films from the late 90s and early noughties. But a much better way that I deal with it is with therapy. I'm not exaggerating when I say that my life changed when I started therapy personally. I think whether you are where I was, which was having a pretty awful time inside my own head and starting to think, hang on, I'm not sure that everyone else is thinking this kind of stuff and feeling this kind of way all the time, or whether you're just feeling overwhelmed by the way things are at the moment. Wherever you are, I really do think that therapy and that process of working with someone to try and figure out and gain a better understanding of how your mind works is an amazing thing to do and can be so helpful. Andy, give them the facts on BetterHelp, please.
Yes, as the world's largest therapy service, BetterHelp has matched 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists available 100% online. Plus, it's affordable. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to match with a therapist. If things aren't clicking, you can easily switch to a new therapist anytime. It couldn't be simpler. No waiting rooms, no traffic, no endless searching for the right therapist. Learn more and save 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/MCC. That's betterhelp, HELP.com/MCC. Luke, do you know those trousers that ninjas wear? Baggy around the thigh, and then they sort of gather around the the car.
Okay, I can picture them, yeah.
And then they run along rooftops and throw shurikens and stuff.
Yeah, cool, good trousers.
Where do you even buy those?
I don't know where I would buy ninja trousers. I assume I would have to make my own badly at home and then immediately trip over them and fall off the rooftop and be killed easily.
No, they're just one of the many items of high-quality cosplay-ready clothing that's available at Volante Design. They've got a bunch of great jackets. Have you ever wanted to wear a jacket like Dante from Devil May Cry?
I do now that I've seen these Volante jackets because they look incredible.
Edward Kenway from Assassin's Creed.
These are high-quality, handmade jackets. They bring that main character energy into your everyday life. Volante Design has official licenses. We've mentioned Assassin's Creed. We've also got Star Trek, Devil May Cry.
Oh my god, there's a jacket here that would be perfect for my Corazon costume. The Assassin's Creed Rook's jacket would go so well.
Well, Andy, maybe you want to go to volantedesign.us and use code MOMCAN'TCOOK for 10% off your entire order. That's MOMCAN'TCOOK, all one word, for 10% off your entire order.
Volante Design, stay badass and stay running along rooftops in your ninja trousers.
During the interval, we decided to email the email address.
Wolfsbane@netherlink.ro. Am I on? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I guess,
yeah,
right.
So we're going to send an email now.
Who knows? By the end of the podcast, we may have... Oh, no, we've got one now.
Oh, no, we've already got it.
It says address not found. Your message wasn't delivered to wolfsbane@netherlink.ro because the domain netherlink.ro couldn't be found.
Oh.
Check for typos or unnecessary spaces and try again. Yeah, I know how to write an email address. Gmail.
So who's going to date our mum now?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
I wrote, hello, we're a podcast and we're sort of interested to know if this email domain is real. Also, if you'll date our mum, cheers.
Yes.
I think the cheers was too chirpy.
Yeah.
The tone was all over the
too
place.
Too chirpy for the domain.
Yeah.
It was like an up and
too chirpy, yeah.
Yeah. So let's pick up where we left off. They just went through a charade to trick poor Taylor, who's 100% correct. And so Adam has got Taylor mollified now, and they're going to leave the restaurant. But this is when Adam realises that something is wrong with Dimitri, because he sees in the mirror, he sees something quite disturbing. If we can have the clip of Dimitri and his reflection.
Hi, Dimitri. You guys have fun. Good night.
Hello, it's Scene Describing Luke here. We never really adequately describe what's going on here, but Adam sees that Dimitri has no reflection, and then Dimitri looks at Adam, and his teeth are all vampire-y. There they go. All sharp and that.
Can I just say, in that clip, he turns to Adam and he goes, eh, and Lynette is looking right at him.
Also, I would say, in this scene, the big revelation is he doesn't have a reflection, but also he looks at... I would say there's another clue.
Yeah.
As I say, an attractive man.
Yeah, drink it in.
Look,
drink it in, everyone.
No one looks that attractive if you just identify one freeze frame, and we know that because people send us, like, oh, I paused the YouTube video here, don't you look funny?
Yeah.
Tweets quite often.
Surprisingly often. My video buffered at this point, and you look awful.
Anyway, here's what it looks like.
Send tweets. Cool.
But yeah, so...
There you go, there's a better, more sexual vampire.
So,
you can all enjoy that.
So yeah, no reflection at all.
Yeah.
Which Adam, being the monster master...
Yeah, he's like, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Vampires. So now 2 of the kids, 2/3 of the children know of Dimitri's vampirism.
Yeah, I suppose, Chelsea's not really convinced yet.
She doesn't know yet. Yeah. She'll find out later.
And she's not going to be convinced because Adam doesn't go outside and say, Taylor was right, he's a vampire, he didn't have a reflection, I just saw it, Mum's in danger. Instead, he, goes all the way back home again and is like, hey, Taylor, you go inside.
Yeah.
And then says to Chelsea...
Mum's got a date with a vampire.
Mum's got a date with a vampire. Yeah. Taylor was right. Mum's in danger. We probably should have stayed at the restaurant. She'll likely be dead by now.
currently butchering her in the alley behind the restaurant.
They'll just find her drained carcass outside Renfield.
That restaurant is full of mirrors with a lot of other patrons. I think someone probably would have noticed the lack of reflection.
Also, when we played that clip, I heard a shout from somewhere in the audience, someone going, "Oh, special effects." I think they just removed him for the second.
You see the actors all peeking around the camera.
It's a brilliant clip. It's a brilliant clip. I love it.
But yeah, so that's the restaurant part of the date is over. So they're moving on to the next part. But also Van Helsing is driving to the house because he received Taylor's voicemail.
Yeah, Van Helsing, a vampire hunter for the .com generation, is responding to messages on his pager
from 8-year-olds.
From 8-year-olds who are like, "Hey man, I got a definite vampire."
Yeah, he's kissing on my mum.
How do you think Van Helsing has closed the net even as far as he has? Is he reading Dimitri's email? How did he know he would be at the food market?
He has some. Yeah, I mean, he was using the briquettes things. He had the footprints, so maybe he has some kind of vampire radar or something.
Yeah,
because he was like, "There's a vampire in this food mart somewhere, and I will find them."
Yeah,
so he's got some sort of vampire detector, I guess.
You're a vampire hunter. Lock the doors and just start
machine gun every patron with silver bullets.
Just honestly, you'll save more lives overall if you stake everyone in the restaurant.
Yeah.
These are the hard calls Van Helsing has to make. I'm sorry, it's not palatable.
Yeah. Well, so Taylor is at home with the babysitter.
Yes.
Van Helsing turns up.
The world's worst babysitter.
She's on the phone, and then this mysterious trench-coated man turns up and it says, "Hello, I'm here to see your 8-year-old." She's like,
POV, you're the babysitter. You're on the sofa. You're on the phone to your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Hey, you should probably go to bed. Man walks into the house. Do you panic? Do you scream? Do you run for it? Do you try and get Taylor upstairs to safety? Do you attack the man?
Do you let the man leave with Taylor in his car? Because that's what happens.
If you selected the last one, you might be the worst babysitter in the world.
Yeah. So Malachi Van Helsing kidnaps the 8-year-old Taylor, and they leave to go on the hunt together.
To be fair to Van Helsing, the vampire hunter for the .com generation, he tells Taylor, "You shouldn't come on this vampire hunt because it's going to be dangerous. You should leave it to the professionals like me, vampire hunter Van Helsing for the .com generation."
It's not going to catch on.
And Taylor goes upstairs, then Van Helsing leaves, then Van Helsing finds that Taylor's in his car. So he must have incredibly low situational awareness. Which is not a good trait for a vampire hunter.
So, Mr. Van Helsing, you're telling me the 8-year-old boy made his way into your car on his own? I swear, officer, I don't know how he got in here.
I mean, look, spoiler alert, later on in the movie, Van Helsing, kind of befriends the whole family. But presumably that friendship is going to be ruined after the credits wrap when the mum is like, wait, hang on, sorry, how are you with my son, Taylor? Brought him for a ride along, thought we'd go kill some undead.
Yeah, it's fine. It's basically safe. Anyway, they move on to the next stage of Dimitri's date night, or they're going to, but they go past an old rockabilly club. And it turns out that Lynette, the mum, she used to be quite the rockabilly person, enjoyer of rockabilly.
She used to be a singer in a rock and roll band.
Rockabilly. It's a different thing, apparently.
Yeah.
We'll get into it.
Yeah, we will.
But, she's astonished it's still there, even though it's on Main Street and she must pass it literally every day.
Honestly, in this town, it's like Renfield's, their house.
The Rockabilly
Club.
Yeah.
But, she's living a sheltered life.
Yeah. And she's like, Dimitri, let's go into the Rockabilly Club and relive my Rockabilly glory days.
Yeah.
And Dimitri, obviously being a continental gentleman, he's not that keen. He wants to go on and do his... What was his carriage ride? Or...
there was going to be a romantic, secluded carriage ride in the moonlight. So Dimitri's proposing this very much more old-fashioned, vampiric idea of a romantic date. Because he's a square who would prefer to get Jeanette alone and
in a carriage,
and seduce her with his mind powers.
Lynette's a force of nature. She drags him in. So let's take a look at the town's Rockabilly Club.
The hottest scene in town. Here it is.
What is rockabilly? Because that's rock and roll, right?
Yeah, that's rock and roll. So rockabilly is a genre popularised in the 1950s.
Don't just read the Wikipedia page.
I'll have you know, I adapted this Wikipedia page into my own writing. Okay. As I understand it, and I don't profess to be an expert, but I do love rockabilly music. Rockabilly music is this kind of, it's like 1950s classic rock and roll, but it tends to be very fast. There's a heavy, like, bluegrass influence. It always has a real heavy swing to it, and you definitely have to have a big stand-up double bass.
Okay, well, they've got that.
They've got
a stand-up double bass player.
And actually, like, we cannot criticise the band here, because I looked them up. They're credited as the Royal Crowns. They are a Canadian rockabilly band, and they're still rocking today. It is odd, because clearly what they're going for in the movie, I think, is rockabilly's close association with the horror genre through the subgenre that some of you might be familiar with, known as psychobilly.
Sure.
Which rose to prominence in the 80s. You're looking at bands like the Meteors, the Creep Show, horror pops. It's really cool. It's like rockabilly, but, crossed with that 1950s sci-fi and horror thing.
Well, the song they're singing here is called Goonie Bird Rock, so
yes.
I don't know.
Good rockabilly.
Good. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I actually think this first song they play, it sounds like, again, not an expert, sounds like rockabilly to me. It is the last thing in this movie that sounds anything like.
It's a different genre every single time they play a song.
Yeah, it then later turns into just basically like straight country music.
Yeah.
Because I guess the Disney Corporation will countenance one countercultural song per film.
And that's it.
And then it's back to good old homespun country.
Do vampires not need to be invited into any building? Is it just homes? Because he just walks into this club.
Oh my gosh.
Is that he walks in the front door?
The landlord of the venue should have to come down.
Yeah,
and
come down and personally invite him in.
Yeah.
Maybe it is just homes. I don't know how it works.
I don't know.
If it's a business, surely there's a presumption of like.
He walked straight into Renfield's, but there certainly would have been front of house,
being like welcome.
Someone being like welcome. The food, the market, the food. Automatic doors.
Does that count?
Yeah. If a vampire walks up to an automatic door and it goes, that's like, well,
maybe a vampire doesn't trigger automatic doors, like it doesn't have a reflection.
Well, then they do have a problem, and you're going to have to get a Kmart greeter to.
These are the sort of things we cut out of the egg.
Imagine a hard edit there.
So the Chelsea and Adam, they also enter the Rockabilly Club despite being like 13. And they got no one on the door.
It's like children. It's the only happening spot in town. I guess they have to. You can't just turn. They can't turn away anyone.
Yeah,
they are barely making ends meet.
But they're trying to like get their mum away from Dimitri. So Adam gaslights a guy called Jim into dancing with his mum. So like a random child comes up to you and it's like, why don't you dance with that woman? Why are you bad at dancing? And Jim's like, I'm the best at dancing!
You shut up! Don't ever say that again about me, Jim!
Yeah.
You'd think he would just punch Adam hard in the face.
Yeah.
But instead he walks over, and is like, hey, a kid told me to dance with you.
And I do whatever children tell me.
I do what kids say.
Yeah. But Dimitri hypnotises him with the vampire powers and so
he's like, because Jeanette, I can't remember her name now. Lynette. Lynette is like, oh, is it okay if I dance with this random Jim guy? And Dimitri's like, well, of course. I don't mind who you dance with because I'm a modern progressive gentleman.
Continental.
But Jim, you were just leaving, weren't you?
Yeah.
And Jim's
then Jim's mind shatters.
I was just leaving! And
Jim explodes in a column of blood.
Jim staggers away bleeding from the eyes. And so that plan to get Dimitri away from... Again, you're her kids, just walk up to her.
Yeah.
Walk up to her and say, hello, Mum, it's me, your son, here in the Rockabilly Club. I guess your date's over then.
Yeah. Mum, I'm vomiting and have diarrhea.
Whatever you want.
Just, over.
Hello, Mum, it's me, and then make a run for it. She'll have to stop the date.
Yeah.
Hello, Mum, it's me. Catch me if you can.
Just drive past the club in a car. Hi, Mum. Date over.
There are so many ways to end this date, but they don't go for any of the good ones.
Yeah.
So that's plan A has failed. What's plan B?
Well, plan B, Adam, he runs onto the stage because this is the worst run rockabilly club, and you can just do that.
And the mum doesn't spot her son on the stage.
On the focal point of the club that everyone's looking at. No, and he talks to the double bassist, and he convinces the band to try and get his mum up on stage, because she used to be a singer in a rockabilly band called the Cowgirl Blues, which sounds like a blues band.
Needless to say, the band members in the Royal Grounds lose their minds. Are you saying seriously that someone from
Lynette Hanson
here tonight
from Hanson?
She's the fourth member of Hanson. They don't talk about their mum.
What's interesting is that Hanson's mum did go on a date with a vampire, but she died. She was killed by the vampire. That's
it is pretty sad. They talk about it on the comeback.
That's why they're so religious. She gets pulled up on stage, and Dimitri has to sort of watch powerlessly as she slips from his grasp. And she's everyone's looking at her, so he can't do any of his vampire moves. So let's get a clip of the great rockabilly song that Lynette sings. That is not rockabilly.
It's not. No, it isn't.
I don't know what rockabilly is, but I know it's not that.
Yeah, it's like you can tell when it's not right. You just get the vibe. Weapons grade eye roll from Dimitri when he sees that she's heading up on stage. Oh god! And to be fair to Dimitri, he's a vampire. He probably is used to just, people falling into his thrall. Yeah. He is going through a lot of steps. He's jumping through a lot of hoops to, bag this victim.
Yeah. Plus, he probably likes pipe organ music and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. He's like, maybe we could go to a Grieg recital.
Listen to the Castlevania soundtrack. On a pipe organ.
But that would actually sound amazing.
But what this has done is it's created an opening for Adam, who is like a little snake, get in any opening and ruin everything. So he's like, I'll use my powers for good this time by getting Dimitri thrown out of the club. So he walks up to the bouncer. Well, he doesn't walk up to the bouncer. The bouncer comes over and goes, you can't be in here, you're 13.
And he's like, counterpoint, that's my mum. So...
And he's like, counterpoint, you still have to leave.
Yeah.
Because you're 13.
But then... he basically tells the bouncer, oh, yeah, as you know, my mum is the famous Lynette from...
She's very well regarded in this scene, the rockabilly scene.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the rockabilly club, the local roller derby team, all the tattoo parlour, they're all clubbed together, and they're like, if anyone touches Lynette...
Exactly. All the local toughs are here.
Yeah. And they're like, someone's stalking Lynette?
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're like, yeah, we'll beat this guy's ass. And that's kind of what happens, actually.
Yeah. Adam says, throw out Dimitri, he's bothering my mum. And we have a clip of this, actually, of the throwing, what happens when Dimitri is thrown out the club.
And get ready, special effects likers.
My brother's, obsessed with this vampire thing.
And stay out.
Hello everyone, scene describing Luke here again. Having just been thrown into a stack of kids' bicycles, Dimitri is furious. He picks them up, and using his immense vampire strength, he tears them in half and mangles them up and stuff. Chelsea looks on from her hiding spot, aghast. And now, Dimitri walks down the alleyway. He's looking up a vertical wall. He walks towards the wall. Chelsea looks on, terrified. He steps onto the wall. And now begins marching up the vertical brick wall of the club.
Much like his bat transformation, that was the slowest ass walk I've ever seen. But after that, I do really enjoy the sort of enraged Daily Telegraph reader stride that he does.
Yes.
I'm going to talk to the manager on the roof.
Yeah. That's the walk you do when you look out of your big windows onto the garden and see the gardeners not cutting your roses properly.
Oh, for goodness sake, there's leaves all over the lawn.
I told you to trim it back, but you've cut all the heads. Yeah.
How's he going to get into the club from the roof?
The vents, I assume.
Going to get in the... Oh, fine.
I mean, of all of the ways that he has to get back into the... Why does he even... At this point, if I was Dimitri, I'd be like, I'm just going to kill someone else. I'm going to kill that dude. Also, I think it's so good in this scene how he uses his vampire strength to smash up the kids' bikes.
Yeah. His supernatural Nosferatu strength.
Yeah.
Just f***s up some kids' bikes.
Also, at this point, the people who run the club look out into the alleyway and they see a bunch of kids' bikes there, but no kids. Wouldn't you be like, where'd these kids go?
Well, no, they know there are a bunch of children in their club.
They're cool with it.
Yeah, they're fine with it.
But this does mean that Chelsea has now finally, she's the third Hanson kid to finally get visible proof of Dimitri being a kick-ass vampire when he does his angry Daily Telegraph stomp up onto
Sure,
this.
yeah. So at the same time as this, the incredible vampire hunting team of Malachi Van Helsing and 8-year-old Taylor Hansen are driving around trying to find the vampire.
Their plan is to drive around and see if they see him.
Van Helsing, who I guess he must have some kind of vampire detector. Taylor tells him that they said they would go dancing. So Malachi asks this 8-year-old child where you go dancing in town. And he's like, I don't know, I'm 8. And Malachi Helsing is like, curses. Again.
I guess we'll continue driving around.
Yeah. It's one street though. It's like the Renfield's Rockabilly Club.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, probably
house.
You can see him. But it's amazing they haven't seen him.
Yeah. But, so obviously Dimitri got back into the club and then the car speeds past.
Yes.
So they're off somewhere and they're...
Yeah.
Where are they off to? They don't know.
So this is frustrating to Adam because he's like, finally I've separated the vampire from my mum. However, Dimitri effortlessly spider climbs back into the club and drives off in his Ferrari Testarossa. Rotisserie.
2 S's.
Meanwhile, so they're frustrated, but Adam and Chelsea, they're like, well, how are we going to... We can't chase this. It's a Ferrari Testarossa.
We're on a bike. Actually, we're not on a bike because it got effed up by this vampire.
Yeah, because a vampire shredded our bikes with his inhuman strength.
His incredible vampire strength. That happens in Dracula. Jonathan Harker's bike gets messed up. He's like, oh, no.
Then
10 speed.
So then they're like, well, how are we going to find them now and save Mum? And this is the point at which, am I right in thinking that Adam and Chelsea decide that they're going to think, where would they go on? Where will this date naturally lead next?
Yes. But then, I mean, they know that their mum wanted to go to the Harvest Festival, right?
Yes.
So they think that they're probably going to go to the Harvest Festival.
That's right. Big festival, big like country fair. Imagine that. Like you'll probably see a bit of it later. Like country fair stalls, and of course the rockinest death metal concert.
Yeah. The Harvest Festival. It's kind of a sort of Halloween. It runs till October the 28th, according to the sign, which seems short-sighted.
We got to get this all packed down. Yeah. Maybe they're playing in a better town on actual Halloween.
Yeah. But in the car over, Dimitri and Lynette are talking, and she's exhilarated. She hasn't sung for 15 years, according to her. So she's actually having quite a good time.
She's having a good date.
Yeah, she's enjoying herself.
Yeah.
So the kids can't get to the Harvest Festival because it's 5 miles away, and the vampire smashed up their bikes with his incredible vampire strength. So they get a ride with Boomer, who can drive.
Yes.
Because he's old enough.
Because they know that Duffy and Boomer are going to the Harvest Festival.
Yeah, to watch the Headless Horseman.
Watch the Headless Horseman.
Exactly. But so Chelsea is in the car with Boomer, who is just being a sex pest.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Well, Boomer believes that he has a deal to go on a date with Chelsea.
Mouth kiss, yeah.
That will end in a kiss. Mm-hmm. Adam hasn't told Chelsea this.
No.
Because he sucks.
He's the worst. Yeah.
Because he's awful.
But yeah, Boomer's like, so they get to the Harvest Festival and Boomer's like, hey, Chelsea, so when will we kiss on the mouth?
Yeah.
And she's like, what? And he's
what
like, look at this contract your brother drew up. And then she's like, whoa,
think
Adam.
you'll find it's ironclad.
Yeah. And so, yeah, they get in a row because obviously Adam has done this terrible thing. And then Adam is like, but you and I did the same thing to Mum. And then Chelsea says, that was you as well. and she's right.
And Adam's like, checkmate. I treat women like things to be bartered and sold. Also, so like Chelsea, obviously very upset, runs off into the county fair. The Harvest Festival. And then, weirdly, Adam turns to Duffy. Remember Duffy, who's his like peer at school and who originally was going to give him the ticket.
Yeah.
And
who's high as balls.
Yeah. And Adam just like yells at Duffy, thanks, Duffy, I thought you were my friend. And Duffy goes, I am? Rightfully confused, because unless I missed something, I don't think he did anything wrong. Duffy's timeline in this movie is he has a spare ticket to the Headless Horseman concert. He offers it to his friend Adam. Adam says, I'd love to.
As a lovely treat for his
friend. As a lovely treat for Adam. Adam then later says, I can't go. So Duffy then offers the ticket to his friend Boomer. Boomer and then Adam separately strike up this other deal regarding a date with Chelsea. And so now Adam has the ticket back. Then, on the night, Adam doesn't show up, but Duffy, drives him and Chelsea there anyway.
Yeah.
And then they get there, and then Adam says, thanks, Duffy, you asshole. I thought you were my friend, and runs off.
Duffy, you motherfucker.
Duffy's like...
What did I do?
Yeah, very odd.
Yeah.
Odd treatment of Duffy.
Adam is bad. We've established this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're at the carnival. Dimitri is losing patience with Lynette.
Yeah,
she wants to have sort of fun and do stuff.
He didn't want to go to the Harvest Festival.
He wanted to feast on her blood in the carriage. So it's not going his way.
No.
But yeah, Lynette, basically, this is the point at which she turns down Dimitri because, she realises that she's had such a good time that it's made her remember who she used to be. She was a fun-loving rockabilly blues singer who, I don't know, did stuff. And now she's like, I could be that again. And Dimitri, you kind of suck.
Yeah.
I mean, literally as well, because he's a vampire. But we'll cut.
That's hard. Yeah, we'll cut any negative feedback.
Don't need that energy. But Dimitri, he's not having it, is he?
I think we have a clip of Dimitri being turned down.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dimitri. It's just, some people just don't click. I mean, I had a terrific time. I just feel like who I want to be and who you are, they're very different. How about the bumper cars?
No, I don't think so. I hate this place. I hate hillbilly music. I'm tired and I'm hungry. It's time to go home.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So he gets her under his vampiric thrall, which begs the question why he just didn't do that at the start.
I don't know. I think the idea is that I think Adam mentions this briefly. It's like if she comes willingly,
yes,
then
she'll be yours forever.
Which is that better?
I don't. He wants to eat her, right?
Yeah, he wants to eat her and feast on her blood, and then she's dead.
Yeah.
If he does, if she becomes his vampiric thrall, he can't eat her. It would be like eating Igor.
You
don't eat Igor.
No, but you can have like a pint of Igor a day for a while.
Yes. Okay, fair enough.
I think the plot hole here is that Dimitri could go on the personals ads in the Daily Secret Weirdo newspaper and say, I'm a vampire who wants to get sexually killed by me. And we'll get like 1,000 people saying, yes, please.
So that's true. Do you want to enter my dark service of the undead?
Yeah, I'll drain you of blood.
They'll be like, yeah.
I'm being literal here. I'm a literal vampire. People are like, super into that.
He is also... but you've forgotten that the weekly secret checks.
Oh, that's true. They've all been pre-checked by the
Exactly.
newspaper.
The weekly secret gets a lot of personal ads that are like, I want to sexually kill you and turn you into my vampiric thrall. And they're like, not today, Dracula. Nice try.
We're a respectable publication.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Vlad?
Yeah.
Well, not today.
Not after last time.
An email went round. No, we've been told.
He could walk up and down the street with a sandwich board that said, "I am a vampire. Come and get up by me.
Come and be killed by me." Yeah.
And he would at least get several people easily.
Yeah.
But he's like, I must have Lynette Hanson for some reason. Like, I don't. It'd be a lot easier.
She has an inner fire.
Yeah. Sure.
I hope you're not expecting more sentences.
That's the end. That's the end of it.
That's all I've got.
But yeah, he's had enough. So he's just like, right, fine, thrall, bam, done.
Yeah.
We're moving on.
So I mean, at this point, his evening has already been wasted because he could have just like grabbed anyone off the street and eaten them behind a dumpster. That's the level of presumably blood nutrition he's going to be getting from Lynette because now he has thralled her, which is somehow worse. In the universe of Mum's Got a Date with a Vampire, that is a less satisfactory outcome for Dimitri.
Yeah, but I mean, the kids are the sort of the complicating factor for him at this point because they turn up and they start throwing things at his head, which I mean, it's does break his concentration, doesn't break the thrall.
No, so what was the point? All it does is, so like Adam's by a like a kind of coconut shop, like by also I have written down that we talk a lot about how like the greatest things about DCOMs is it doesn't feel like there's any Disney oversight.
Yes.
And I think there's no clearer evidence of a lack of Disney oversight than the fact that a key scene in this movie where Adam throws this stuff at Dimitri's head takes place in front of a big stand covered in knockoff Winnie the Poohs. But no one at Disney was like, hang on. That's our bear.
Or no one at Disney was like, we've got some real ones if you want to use them. There's simply no time.
We already filmed it. This was this was a real fair in Canada, probably.
We ran out of film, unfortunately.
Yeah. So Adam throws something at Dimitri's head, and then Dimitri uses vampire teleportation to kind of...
Well, it's the vampiric power of celerity, I believe. If you've played Vampire the Masquerade, you would know that.
Okay. Told.
But he's like, celerity. Why won't you leave us alone? Why are you bothering us? And he's like, oh, Adam, you emailed me. And this is when the scales fall from Adam's eyes, and he realizes somehow at this point that Dimitri is in fact Wolfsbane.
You're Wolfsbane.
You're Wolfsbane.
Oh no! A surprise to me, Adam.
What a twist this is somehow.
The world's stupidest boy.
Yeah, and he's like, yes, all the good vampire names were taken by teenagers. Which is odd.
I don't know. I guess it's like.
They didn't take all the netherlink.ro domains, probably.
Well, when did this come out? 1999?
Yeah, there were only
I think
three
all the email addresses were Matrix-based. I think actually vampire ones were, still available.
What do you mean Matrix-based? Like the Keanu Reeves movie?
Yeah. All the email addresses that teens were registering
were
like,
they were like, I am Neo.
I am I underscore
Morpheus,
am underscore
69, 420.
Yeah. Oh, how did you know? Oh.
It was a lucky guess, yeah. But so he's basically powerless against this super fast, super strong vampire who's thralled his mother, and he's like, right, I'm off to murder your mum. Bye. Chelsea is like, we have to stop Dimitri, and he's like, well, he threatened me though. We'd better let him kill me.
Adam is kind of sat dejectedly at a bench, being like, "There's nothing we can do. He's going to
better let him kill Mum."
And Chelsea's like, "I think we should continue trying to stop." His killing of Mom.
Yeah, it's already 8 p.m.
Adam's like, he's a vampire though, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
And Chelsea, even though Adam is the worst and set her up on a date she didn't want to go on with the promise of kissing, Chelsea then delivers Adam a completely unearned pep talk about how he's the monster master, and if anyone can do it, Adam, you can.
Yeah. If anyone can ruin anyone's plans, it's you, Adam.
If anyone can interfere fatally in an evening, it's you, Adam.
Yeah. So Adam, he digs deep and he scries his vampire lore, and he realises that Dimitri would take his mum to his lair. And he knows that they're restoring the old Mather house out by the lake.
Dimitri inadvertently gave Adam all the clues he needed to find his lair.
Mm-hmm.
It's the big house by the lake.
Yeah, so they're going to get the big vampire castle on the edge of town.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, now we've got their house, Renfields, Rockabilly Club, Harvest Festival, enormous vampire mansion on the lake.
5 locations is good for a decom.
That's
impressive.
Yeah, we're spending money.
So yeah, they're going to get a ride from. They get a cab actually over to there, and they manage to get there before the others because Boomer has sabotaged the Ferrari Testarossa.
Yeah,
it's been sabotaged.
There's a very brief and unclear scene where Duffy and Boomer find the Ferrari.
They find a red car and go, red. Vampire car, probably.
The colour of blood.
Yeah.
I think we should sabotage it.
There are like 20 red cars here. I guess we'll sabotage them all.
What's not clear, though, because then you don't see them sabotage it. They go, hey, this must be the vampire's car, and then it cuts away, and then we see Dimitri get in the car, and it won't start, and he goes, what? It appears to have been sabotaged. But then he does later arrive in the car, so I guess he just spends roughly 15 minutes repairing the car.
Yeah. Using the vampiric power of car repair.
Exactly. Is that in Vampire the Masquerade?
It's in Dracula, yeah.
Oh, it's in Dracula, yeah. While Lynette presumably sits in the passenger seat, thralled.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's under the hood.
So Adam and Chelsea are heading to the house in a cab. Dimitri and Lynette are heading to the house a bit later in a repaired car. And also, Van Helsing and Taylor are heading to the house because Taylor knows that there are big houses by the lake.
Yes.
He's like, that's probably where he is, in a big house.
Yeah, and also Van Helsing does do a kind of hotter, colder, is there a vampire in this direction test, right? He hops out the car and he puts...
Oh yeah, he does
a
cult nonsense.
He does a small ritual.
Yeah.
He puts some stuff on the floor and sets it on fire, and it burns a line in a direction. And he's like, well, the vampire's over there.
Yeah, probably the big houses.
How far over there?
So everyone is converging on the house. So yeah, we're moving into the third act.
The end game.
Yeah, and I will tell you there are 15 minutes left of the film at this point, which is very much a sort of decom staple. It's like, oh wait, films need endings.
But we're not going to be able to summarise it quickly because everything that happens is stupid and doesn't make sense. So, hang on, I'm going to take my glasses.
Yeah.
So it begins. So the first ones to the house are Adam and Chelsea. Yeah, remember, three teams all heading to the same house,
converging on the old Mather house.
The first ones to the old Mather house are Adam and Chelsea.
Adam and Chelsea. They get a cab. The cab driver's like, "Are you sure you want to be let out here at this spooky vampire mansion?" They are like, "Yes, please."
And the cab driver's like, "I don't care. Bye."
He's like, "Bye. You're 13. I'll leave you here."
Whatever.
Fine.
I think we have a clip of Adam and Chelsea entering the Mather house, and they don't have to work very hard to find Dimitri's lair within.
Yeah. It's in his bedroom.
It's a lot bigger than I thought. What are we gonna do? Wait, do you remember when you took the TV remote and kept it in your room?
Yeah.
How did I get you to give it back to me?
You stole my cell phone.
Right. And cell phone is to teenager what coffin is to vampire.
Cell phone is to teenager as coffin is to vampire. And mum's the remote. The plan is clear.
Now, look, you've heard the dialogue. You obviously understand what Adam means by that is, I'm going to push the coffin out of the window into the lake, and then I'm going to sit on it in the lake, and it floats into the middle of the lake, and I'll be on it, and vampires can't cross water, and he'll be over there, and I'll be over here on the coffin, and...
He needs to be back in the coffin by sunup, or else he'll die.
Yeah, so it's a good plan.
He can't come to the coffin because I'm on it in a lake.
Yeah.
So he'll have to do what I say.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. Mum survives.
Mum. Yeah. Now help me hump this coffin out of a window.
So, I don't understand why they don't just destroy the coffin. I'm amazed the coffin wasn't destroyed when they hoy it out of a window.
Yeah, right. As a well-made coffin.
Yeah, it kind of slides down some steps out off into the lake. And yeah, Adam climbs onto the coffin.
Yeah.
And pushes it out into the lake like it's a little raft.
Yeah.
And
Dimitri arrives in the car. He doesn't see them doing this. There are a bunch of wolves going nuts in the background, despite this being a sort of suburban area.
And a vampire film.
He's getting real vampiric about it at this point. He's like, listen to the children of the night, what music they make.
Yeah. But he can do that because he's got Lynette enthralled. Do we have a clip of what's the next clip?
The next clip is him and Van Helsing having a fight. So
so we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Okay, so that's unfortunate because now I'm going to have to try and describe. So Adam. Okay. Right.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Paint this picture in your mind. Adam the boy is on the coffin, and he's in the middle of the lake.
Really should have been a clip of this.
Or at least he's like, I don't know, 6 foot away or something from the shore.
Yeah, he's very close to the shore.
Dimitri arrives.
He sat astride the coffin.
Yeah, Dimitri arrives. He's told Chelsea to hide, and what she does is she goes in the bush that's right there.
Yeah.
And goes like... So then Dimitri rocks up with Lynette in thrall. Yeah. He walks in, he's like, Lynette...
The children of the night, Lynette, welcome to your new home.
They make such sweet music.
Yeah. Humans! I can smell them!
I smell them with my vampire... He is still actually being British here, but he's going more and more vampiric.
Vampire vibes.
And then he stands awesomely in the doorway and screams, give me back my coffin! And he looks out at the lake, and he sees that Adam is out there, like 6 foot away on his coffin, floating in the water. And he uses, what's it called? Celerity?
Celerity.
To just down to the shore.
Maybe we do have a clip of that. I remember seeing that earlier.
We have a clip called Adam's Coffin Plan.
Adam's Coffin Plan!
All right, amazing.
Thank God!
Oh, Jesus. All right,
this is going to do some heavy lifting, I hope.
Give me back my coffin!
Why don't you come out here and get it? Oh yeah, what am I saying? Vampires can't cross water, can they? Well, unless, of course, they're in their coffin, but I've got your coffin here. Too bad.
Do you really think you can play games with me?
Oh, no game. And sunrise is at 6.
All right. What do you want?
Straight up trade. My mom for your coffin. 1 to 1.
God, I hate him so much.
At this point, I'd like to indulge in a little bit of role play.
Oh.
You are Dimitri.
Okay.
You are in this situation.
Right.
What would you do?
Shoot Adam with a gun and then get a big hook and get my coffin back.
That's one. I was thinking I would look on the ground for big rocks and throw them at Adam until he was in the water or dead.
Love that. Love everything.
So that's another one.
Yeah.
He can turn into a bat. We've seen that. He can probably bat over to the coffin.
Can he bat over water?
I mean, I think you've got to be able to, right? It wouldn't be a very effective bat power if you couldn't, like, cross a stream or...
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I mean, okay, but let's be charitable and assume no.
Yeah. I mean, there are rocks around. I would throw a big rock at Adam's head.
Yeah. Also, he has Lynette, the bargaining chip. I would maybe get Lynette and be like, I'm going to bite your neck.
Just bite fingers off. One by one.
There you go. Start biting fingers off.
Start biting fingers off.
But the cowardly writers...
won't show you a vampire biting a woman's fingers off in a Disney Channel.
They won't show you a vampire throwing rocks at a boy until he dies.
Yeah.
In their cowardice instead, they have Dimitri, who has all of the endless strength and power of his ancient creed.
Yeah.
Instead, he's like,
oh wait, your sister's in this bush. Well, I've just got her now.
So yeah, Dimitri gets Chelsea. He's like, well, here's Chelsea. How about I kill her? And Adam's like, oh, actually, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
So he paddles the coffin back.
There's a sort of humiliating climb down. Yeah.
We don't see him paddle the coffin back, but I imagine it's like he has to do it with his feet. And it takes quite a long time.
Yeah. And this is the point at which Van Helsing arrives. And then he hands Taylor like 35 bulbs of garlic. And he's like, hold these and don't leave the car.
Why are you giving the bulbs of garlic to Taylor to keep in the car when you're going out vampire slaying? Might you not need all the garlic?
But if the vampire were to celerity over to the car, he can't kill Taylor now. He's being protected.
He's protecting Taylor!
He's
Van Helsing is such a good guy.
Yeah.
He's a vampire hunter for the .com generation.
I've been sassing Van Helsing quite badly because he's terrible at vampire hunting. But Van Helsing and Dimitri now do fight.
Yeah.
And to be fair, Van Helsing is... Or to be, either Van Helsing is good or Dimitri is
It's
awful.
not that Van Helsing... Well, look, we have another clip. Make up your own minds about Dimitri's combat capabilities.
Vladislaus will lick you waiting. I can't say it's a pleasure.
Oh no, Van Helsing. The pleasure will be all mine.
Scene describing Luke here. Dimitri flies towards Van Helsing, but Van Helsing steps out the way and Dimitri flies out the door and stacks it into the paving outside. But Dimitri's not done yet. He stands up and prepares to fly back into the house, but Van Helsing closes the door and Dimitri hits the door.
It's not going to hold him.
So Van Helsing, with the agility of Debbie Reynolds, he moves slightly.
Let's go frame by frame. Dimitri, seeing his old adversary, Van Helsing, a chance now to end the line for good. He flies with vampire. Van Helsing, who we don't think has any powers at all, is like...
Doesn't even move his feet. Just...
And Dimitri charges head first out the door, at which point he kind of like falls over, really eats it real bad, kind of stacks it into the gravel. Gets back up and is like,
But my second lunge will surely...
Yeah, let's try that again.
Yeah.
This time he does the lunge and Van Helsing slams the door in Dimitri's face and Dimitri is stunned.
Yeah.
Then Van Helsing turns around and goes, that won't hold him for long. I would hope not! It's a closed door and he's a vampire.
Yeah.
That won't hold him for long.
To be fair, it doesn't.
No.
So, yeah, he does get back in.
Yeah.
And he does get the better of Van Helsing at that point. And he's about to kill Van Helsing. But who's this? It's Taylor. Little Taylor Hansen. He's got a steak.
Okay. So Van Helsing is on the ground. Unconscious? I think unconscious.
Unconscious, yeah. He's been knocked out.
On the ground, unconscious. Knocked out like that. Out of the fight. Beaten by Dimitri. And Dimitri's like, time to eat you, Van Helsing. And goes...
Any minute now, the biting will commence.
And moments before the biting can happen, Taylor runs up behind Dimitri and hits him on the head with a stake like this.
Yeah.
And Dimitri's like, ow!
Yeah.
Now, at this point...
That's not what you do with steaks. You put them in the heart. Them in.
No. But
Taylor's like, bonk.
But Taylor, I don't blame Taylor.
I blame Taylor. I mean, you've got a pointy steak, you've got a vampire.
Fair enough.
Put it in the heart.
Taylor's only 8. What I think is more remarkable
Useless.
is that then Dimitri turns around and has 2 options as I see it. 1, tear Taylor in half.
Yeah.
Start tearing people in half because you've been...
into a blood fountain.
Yeah, because you've been remarkably, you've been really holding back on the blood fountains up till now, Dimitri. You're an incredibly strong vamp. We've seen him, tear a bicycle in half. He could tear Taylor in half so easily. But instead, I guess in his mercy, or... I don't know. He says to Taylor, don't do that.
Yeah. And then all the kids are like, hey, vampire, you suck.
But no.
He's like, what is with this family? Which is a fair point.
And then he turns around to bite Van Helsing again, and Taylor hits him on the head the exact same way.
Bonk.
With this, and he's like, right. No, I'm annoyed now.
This far, and no more.
This far, no further.
Yeah.
Put a pin in biting Van Helsing, and he stands up, and he's like, right, kids.
Right.
I've had it up to here. with this family. Mum's still in thrall.
Here with this family.
Mum is still in thrall. She's like just stood in the corner, like
thralled up
to her eyeballs.
Yeah, thralled senseless.
Yeah. And at this point, Dimitri has just these 3 defenseless kids.
Yeah.
And he could tear them in half, turn them into blood fountains.
Blood fountain them up.
So easily.
Yeah.
But instead he basically starts talking to them and saying, I am the vampire. I have all the power. And
Quit sassing me.
Quit sass, yeah. And he uses some of his vampire powers to, like, make the kids walk around a bit.
Yeah, he throws them. Not
He
to the
thralls,
extent that the mum is thralled.
So Adam and Chelsea are, like, in his thrall.
They're, like, frozen by an evil spell.
They're frozen. Yeah. It's just an evil spell that freezes them. Yeah. And Dimitri again goes for his big, slow vampire bite.
Yeah. I think we have a clip.
We have a clip.
Of him moving in for the kill.
For what will surely be an effortless kill.
He'll easily kill these children. The one where
I don't know. It's got
spoiler
alert.
It's love defeats vampire. There we go.
So, who's going to be first?
Mom? Help!
You are.
Okay, I've really got my work cut out here. Lynette runs towards Dimitri and pushes him. Meanwhile, Taylor and Van Helsing open the lid of the coffin so that upon being pushed, Dimitri falls back into the coffin. Then Lynette slams the coffin lid down.
Lynette! Lynette! Where's this come from?
I'm shocked.
I thought you'd be on my side on the killing of children.
We went to Renfield. We had a good time.
So it turns out that true love can defeat the vampire's thrall, as we discovered from the Count Krelski movies.
The geography of this scene is not exactly clear. They just put it all in slow-mo so you don't think too hard about it.
Yeah.
But the mum, snapping out of her vampire's thrall, runs at the vampire and shoves him.
If I were a super strong vampire, I would simply not be pushed over.
Here's what I'd do. I'd use my left hand to grab half of her, and the other hand to grab the other half, and I'd tear her in half.
Yeah. That's good.
And then I would tear in half everyone else in the room.
Yeah.
And then
drink all their blood.
Drink all their blood, kill Van Helsing, end the line.
And then check my email, see if
because I'm probably needed in the next town.
Any sexy new leads.
Yeah, exactly.
But instead, what happens is he's easily pushed over into his coffin. Van Helsing seals the lid with silver nails.
Isn't that a werewolf thing?
No, silver works on vampires. Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah. He nails the coffin shut with silver-plated nails. And then he's like, yep, we'll ship him back to Finland. I guess it's Finland's problem now.
He says he'll spend the season in my facility in the South Pole.
Oh, yeah.
He says we're going to ship the coffin to my facility in the South Pole because it's always daylight there.
Yeah.
And then when seasonally it's appropriate.
Bad luck, Finland.
Bad luck, Finland. I guess Finland, because it's like Finland has those super long days, so they'll be safe all the time from Dimitri. Or kill him now.
Yeah, he was trying to kill him earlier. He had a stake and he was trying to kill him.
You are a vampire hunter.
Kill him.
You have the stakes. You have him in a coffin. Push the coffin. What happens if you push the coffin in the lake? He can't cross water unless he's in his... Just sink... I don't know. Just kill him.
Kill him. Easily. Yeah, kill him.
Kill him. Look, we've established he's very slow. Open the coffin.
Stake.
What's he going to do? He'll be mid-bat transformation. He'll be like, in about 30 seconds I'm going to walk up a wall and get out of here.
Then we very slowly put one leg on this wall.
Yeah.
Stake.
So the film...
transport costs alone for getting a coffin to the South Pole. Stake him now.
I think we need to talk about Van Helsing's whole deal at this point, don't we? Because the film sort of establishes Van Helsing... clearly he's local. He lives... He must... He's
got a facility in the South Pole.
Okay, so he has... How do you have the finances to have a facility in the South Pole where you house vampires that you've hunted in their coffins, and yet you don't have the facilities to, like, have a nice car or have a plan better than I'll drive around the town until I see... and maybe I'll see a vampire. This is probably the first one he's got.
That's true. He does, I mean, those GeoCities hosting costs. Pretty steep.
GeoCities cover the costs. And don't even worry about it.
All right.
How did GeoCities go under? They had such a robust business plan. Did they go on? I'm going to look into this later.
Don't.
Yeah, so Van Helsing somehow has captured Dimitri, which is disappointing to me because Dimitri seems cool and powerful, and Van Helsing's just like driving around with an 8-year-old being like, have you seen a vampire? Please say if so. He lives in a hotel, we know that, so things not going so well for Van Helsing.
Van Helsing, yeah.
Why not live in the South Pole in your facility?
Yeah, but, I mean, it seems like Lynette isn't so down on Van Helsing as you are, because she's like, oh, continental.
Yeah, and they have a brief conversation which ends the film, where Lynette is like, hey, I've just come out of a vampire thrall. We never did get that breakfast. Let's make pancakes. And then Van Helsing says, you ever tried them with chocolate chips?
I have pancakes with chocolate chips. And she's like,
damn. Damn, that's just how my ex-husband used to make them. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, let's see the crackling sexual tension between these two.
Would you like to come for breakfast?
Breakfast? Why not? Sure.
Well, I never did make those pancakes.
Have you tried them with chocolate chips?
I already got them.
Then it's a date.
Whoa! Damn!
Woo! Then it's a date. And the kids go, don't call it a date! Freeze frame. Credits.
Well,
and we're
no,
done.
freeze frame, and then Dimitri goes, Happy Halloween! You're like, wow, that's really the ending. Huh?
Okay, yeah. It's very peculiar.
Michael Eisner walks in and says, shut this whole thing down.
Michael Eisner walks in and says, hey, we need a decom on the channel in like 1 minute. I assume you've got one. Yeah, we were just about to watch it through to check for knockoff Winnie the Poohs. No, now.
We were just about to write the good ending.
Air it.
Go on, have him say Happy Halloween. You now, Happy Halloween.
You, Happy Halloween. Done. Do you get that on tape? Good.
Air it. Disney Channel.
Done. Bam.
Yeah.
Now to open Disneyland in Paris.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, that really happened.
Yeah, that's how it went down. From Lynette's point of view, presumably when you're in a vampire thrall, I don't know, do you see things? Do you see what's happening? Is it just
no,
like...
it's
time?
It's a trance, I guess.
So time passes
it's an evil
in a
spell that freezes you.
Okay, right. So Lynette's on a date with what she thinks is a normal human. All of a sudden...
She's like, I'm not really into you because of your weird stuff.
Yeah. Existence pauses for a moment. When she comes to, she's now in a castle.
She's looking at Robert Carradine in a trench coat. And she
doesn't know who he is.
Yeah.
Her children appear to be in some kind of peril. They're about to be bitten by Dimitri, who she was on a date with a moment ago.
Uh-huh.
I think I would just be like, Dimitri, why are you biting my kids?
Well,
which is all the opening Dimitri would need to tear everyone in half.
But I mean, you're forgetting the raw sexual magnetism of Robert Carradine. I mean,
I was wrong to forget that.
Yeah.
And that is basically the end of the film.
Yeah.
So we're done. Well done. Good decom, everyone.
Yeah, I mean...
Bam. Checks in the mail.
Yeah. We're done with Mum's Got a Date with a Vampire. We have to choose our next film to watch as a decom. And as a treat for the people who've come today, we're going to let you choose. We have 3 options.
Three good options.
3 good options. And we're going to go by majority vote here.
Yeah, we'll go by cheerometer.
Yeah.
It's accurate.
Yeah.
Okay, the 3 decoms we have to choose from. I'll tell you all the titles and then I'll give you the descriptions. We have a film called Now You See It, ... There is like an ellipsis in the title.
Mm-hmm.
Motocrossed.
Mm-hmm.
Genius.
Yeah.
Here's the description of Now You See It. An aspiring TV producer searches for the world's greatest kid magician.
So choice.
Shouldn't have read that one first. Motocrossed. A young girl secretly poses as her twin brother to win the big motocross race for him after he breaks his leg.
Good.
Genius. Yeah. Oh, nice. I like motocross. Genius. A teen genius juggles the roles of college student and junior high bad boy. So, we have Now You See It, motocrossed, genius. Shall we get a cheer for Now You See It?
Yeah! Woo! I want to do this one.
Can I get a cheer for motocrossed? Okay. Can I get a cheer for genius? Okay, wow. All right. I think Now You See It probably has it, right?
I don't know. I was loudly cheering in my own ears, so it's hard for me to tell.
Okay. Well, then let's do it. Let's do a lightning round runoff. All right. Now You See It. Genius.
It's Now You See It.
It's Now You See It. That's really close, but I think it's Now You See It. Okay.
Now You See It is so choice.
And it's from like 2004 or 2005, so like we are jumping way to the other end of the spectrum, decom time.
Well, you think they'd have got better at this. and yet...
There's evidence to suggest they got worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to do it for us,
That's going to do it for our podcast. Thank you so much to everyone for coming.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you being here. And yeah, this will be going up in like a week's time.
Oh, God.
So better start the edit. Crack on with the edit, Luke.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Give yourselves a huge cheer. And thank you to Loading Bar as well for hosting us.
So much.
Let's cheer them as well.
Buy an expensive drink.
Bye, everybody.